270. Big hammer. Yes. Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX is one of my favorite cards in the game. I love that Underworld Door ability where you get to attach an energy and draw 2 cards. And at this point, it's been outclassed by other Psychic decks such as a Gardevoir, such as a Mew V-Max, but it's still a ton of fun to play. And there are some meaningful ways of upgrading the deck in the Paldea Evolved format. If you've already got the Shadow Rider Calyrex League Battle deck, or you just like playing Shadow Rider Calyrex, why don't you try playing it with Tinkaton EX. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Shadow Rider Calyrex with Tinkaton EX. Shadow Rider Calyrex, it's got 320 HP, Psychic type Pokemon, and it's got the ability Underworld Door, where you attach a Psychic energy in hand, draw 2 cards. And this is per Shadow Rider. So if you've got 4 Shadow Riders, you can attach 4 energy and draw 8 cards. It's a lot. And it's got the move Max Geist for 3 colorless energy, does 10 damage, and this attack does 30 more damage for each Psychic energy attached to all of your Pokemon, which means that if you've got a ton of energy on the board, Shadow Rider Calyrex can build itself up to a point where it can one-shot anything in the game. The problem with Shadow Rider Calyrex right now, it's Psychic type. There's a lot of people playing Tech Attackers for Dark types. The other problem is it's a VMAX Pokemon. In the current meta with V-Stars and EX is only dropping 2, your opponent only has to hit you 4 times in order to win the game. They knock out 2 VMAXs and you lose. And one way to potentially offset that is with a card like Tinkaton EX. It's got 300 HP. It isn't weak to Dark while still being Psychic type, so you can go into certain matchups and not be as afraid of a Dark type attacker. And we have this really cool move, Big Hammer, which does, for 2 colorless energy, does 30 damage times the number of cards in your hand. And when you pair that with Shadow Rider Calyrex, which draws a billion cards, you've got yourself a secondary attacker that's almost as big as Shadow Rider, only drops 2 prizes, and can hit just as hard, if not harder, than Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX. So we'll talk about the splits here real quick. We've got 4/4 Shadow Rider. We also have 2 Tinkatink and 2 Tinkaton EX. We don't run the middle, I think it's Tinkatuff. We don't run that. We just use Rare Candy to get to Tinkaton. We also have 1 Pumpkaboo to bump stadiums, in particular Path to the Peak. We don't want to see that. We've got Squawkabilly EX, where on your first turn, you can play Squawk and Seize, discard your hand, draw 6. So if you've got a bum hand, you can play Squawkabilly, reset your hand, potentially get yourself into a game that you otherwise wouldn't be able to play. And then last but not least here, Radiant Eternatus. I love this card so much. It doesn't always work in the sense that like you have to be able to get it, and there aren't as many good Pokemon search cards in the current format than we used to have before. But its Climactic Gate ability is so awesome in this deck. Once you bench Radiant Eternatus, you get to put 2 VMAXs straight onto the board, getting your Shadow Riders set up there. No problem. For trainer cards, we've got 2 copies of Boss's Orders for Gusting, 1 copy of Heavy Ball, especially it helps us get our basics from the prizes. In particular, you really want that Radiant Eternatus, and this can help us grab it. 3 copies of Switch, which is a little high. You might want to tweak this a little bit, but there is definitely some pivoting that happens in this deck, either moving between Shadow Riders or moving between Shadow Rider and Tinkaton. In certain scenarios, Tinkaton is a better attacker. In other cases, Shadow Rider might be a better attacker. So just having that flexibility there. We've got 1 copy of Skaters Park, where instead of discarding energy when you retreat, you actually get to put it back in your hand. And not only is this great for retreating a Shadow Rider and then being able to reattach that energy with a different Shadow Rider, you can also use this with Tinkaton, where you retreat into Tinkaton, you put the energy back into your hand, and now you're doing an extra 60 damage, which is a really cool party trick that this deck can do. 2 copies of Forest Seal Stone. Attach this to a Shadow Rider Calyrex, and then you get to grab a card of your choice. 2 copies of Professor's Research. Discard your hand, draw 7. You don't always want to do this, but there are times when you're desperate and you'll want that. And even just getting 7 cards in your hand for Tinkaton to attack for at least 210 is not bad as well. 1 copy of Energy Retrieval. Most of the time you're going to be drawing it from the deck, but in order to get some of that energy back from the discard pile, Energy Retrieval is really nice for that. 1 copy of Artazon. This is, I debated whether I wanted this in or not. It's a nice card to get the Tinkatinks into play, but this also gives your opponent the opportunity to bench a basic as well. So I did play around with 2 Skater Park. I still wanted the Artazon so I could get the Tinkatink into play in the first place. 4 copies of Fog Crystal lets you search out a basic psychic Pokemon or a psychic energy, which is awesome. 4 copies of Ultra Ball, you discard 2 cards, grab the Pokemon of your choice, whether it's a basic or an evolution. 2 copies of Arven, which lets you grab a item and a tool card, so you can grab things like your rare candy, you can grab Leafy Camo Poncho, you can grab 4 Seal Stones. Arven plus 4 Seal Stone lets you get an item plus any card of your choice, which is a really nice combo here. 1 copy of Great Ball. Great Ball's not the best. You look at the top 7 cards and you grab any Pokemon that's in there. If there's no Pokemon in there, you're kind of screwed. However, this is another opportunity to grab stuff like your Shadow Rider VMAX and in particular your Radiant Eternatus at the beginning of the game. 2 copies of Iono for some hand disruption. Both players shuffle their hands, put them to the bottom of their deck, and then draw equal to the number of prize cards they have left. This is great for disruption, getting your opponent to whittle them down to just a handful of cards at the end of the game. In particular, though it's kind of good anywhere you go, as long as you're not playing it while you're ahead. 1 copy of Lost Vacuum, again, to get rid of those pesky paths to the peak. 2 copies of Leafy Camo Poncho. It's not enough to cover all of your Shadow Riders. I usually have 3 in play, but this prevents your opponent from bossing up a Shadow Rider VMAX that has it. 2 copies of Rare Candy, which lets you evolve from a basic to a stage 2 right away. And I like having Lady in the Shadow Rider deck. Normally, having 4 basic energy cards isn't necessarily the best thing, but in Shadow Rider in particular, especially if you've got multiple Shadow Riders down, you get to draw 4 energy, plus attach all that energy, plus draw more cards, which makes Lady really awesome to have as a one-of. And last but not least, we've got 13 energy. So the general game plan, you want to get down your Shadow Rider V and a Tinkatink in play. Ideally, you get the Radiant Eternatus down turn 1 to get 2 Shadow Rider VMAXs on board, and then you're using Underworld Door to power up both Tinkatink and Shadow Rider VMAXs, so that whether you're attacking with a bunch of energy or whether you're attacking with a bunch of cards in hand, you've got all of those options covered. Now, I will admit, in our session today, recording this, the deck did not so hot. I think we ended up running into a lot of bad matchups for us. We died a Path to the Peak. We died a Ting Lu. There are a lot of people running dark counters because they're trying to counter Mew and Gardevoir, and this gets caught in the crossfire of that. And it was admittedly shaky at best. And I'm not going to say this is the definitive way to play Shadow Rider Calyrex or Tinkaton for that matter, but it is a fun combination to experiment and play around with, and we ended up getting some good matches that showcase how the deck works. Let's go. Oh no. Oh no. They were set up perfect. Yeah. Well, the Garchomp, like, okay. This is... I hate that. Okay, and they're going to Electric Generator off the rip. Okay. Pachirisu. Oh, man. Have we... Okay, they're gonna be basically ready to go. I mean, there's not really much going on here otherwise. Let's go Heavy Ball, see what we get. There's nothing in here. 2 energy. I think the play is 4 Seal Stone for Radiant Eternatus right now. I don't want to research away these 2 Shadow Riders because I'm going to set this one up for the 3rd. So let's go Climactic Gate. Let's get our 2 Shadow Riders down, and we can set up 3 Shadow Riders total, and we can use Tinkaton in the mid to late game and we'll start with Shadow Rider. This is, look, right now, this is doing what? 30 damage. So not too worried at the moment, but we'll see, right? They could just play a Miraidon. All of a sudden, the bench is full. They're probably going to play Miraidon here. Yeah, they're going to get a 4 Seal Stone. Oh, hold on. Okay, let's see how they play it. Is it Miraidon here? If they're going to use Force, they have to play Miraidon, right? Yeah. To set up their bench. They're going to retreat, and yeah, they're going to start swinging with the Pachirisu. And all of a sudden, this is doing more damage than I would like, especially if, yeah, they're going to fill the bench right now. And then this is going to do a 110. That's going to be a problem later. And they're going to get the Flaffy up. Definitely want to get... Huh, interesting. I don't know if I agree with putting energy on the Regieleki. And they're going to force Seal Stone. Let's see how they... Okay, just 90. Well, I'll deal with that. I don't like the fact that this Shadow Rider is now a... Ooh. I think there's an argument to be made to play Lady instead of... Okay, let's Underworld Door. There's the Tinkaton. Let's go and play the Lady. And grab like a whole whack of energy here. And just attach to this Shadow Rider, which can start attacking next turn. And let's try and get a... Hopefully we can get a Tinkatink down in the next go-round here. Oh, gosh. Okay. Are we actually going to play for 4/4 Shadow Rider here? We might. We might. If we're not going to get... Let's Leafy Camo Poncho up. And attach energy to the other Shadow Rider. I would really like 130. We're going to take the knock, which is fine. Let's go. Okay, Ultra Ball. There's our Tinkatink. We probably overbenched on Shadow Riders here, especially since we only have 2 Leafy Camo Ponchos. Let's see how our opponent plays it. Okay. Yeah, going with Regieleki. Sure. I would be charging up. Yeah, they can get Miraidon going potentially on this next turn and swing for 220, and that would make me feel really sad. Let's see. They're going to get the full bench here. I'm horrified of a Raichu in the mid to late game. The Raichu can one-shot anything we have. And they don't play it. Okay, Raikou Magnezone. I'm going to get Flaffy rolling here. And let's see. Are they going to attack with the Magnezone? The Magnezone could be a problem in that it can one-shot a Tinkatink. Splitting Beam for 90-90. Let's see. Because, yeah, we can put ourselves in a position to one-shot this Magnezone if they're really going to go. Or what are they going to magnetize? Oh, okay. Okay. We've got Arven, which can absolutely help us out here. And we're going to get the 4. Let's hold off on the 4th Shadow Rider. Just a second. Let's go and Underworld Door to the fresh Shadow Rider. And I want a Tinkatink right now. Let's get rid of Skaters Park for the time being. And I will play. Did we use 4 Seal Stone already? Damn. Okay. Do we have to? Okay. I really don't want to get rid of Switch and okay, fine. We're not gonna get a one-shot here, which really sucks. Let's go and bring this Shadow Rider in. And we'll Camo Poncho here. And we are swinging for only 160. Yikes. Now, we have to hope that right now they have, like, no draw engine. All right, they can potentially hit for, yeah, like, drag 40. If we're only hitting 160, well, at this point, we want to knock out this thing. But let's see how they play it. They're just going to magnetic tension. Probably the Tinkatink. Oh, okay. Sure. We get Arven. And that can get us, what, rare candy, and I can get a Switch. I think that's what we have to play for here. Ugh. Switch, and do we have all? That's the only tools we have. We can play it for Switch. Yikes. Okay, at least we get the KO here. At least we get the KO. We can get 2 cards, and we can try and figure this out. Would really like to get Tinkaton rolling here. We do get some energy, which is nice. And we can bump the beach court with Artazon. But we have no more Switch cards. We got rid of Skaters Park, which would have given us a free retreat plus extra energy to go in and do stuff. Though our opponent's not looking too hot here either. Not really sure what the play is for them. I guess they can go in. If they get the Regi V-Max, they can bring in the Raichu and swing for a solid 200-ish damage. And we're doing 30, 60, 90, 120, 30, 40, 50, 68. We're like 1 damage short. Or, yeah, 1 damage counter short of knocking this out with a one-shot. Yeah, I think they're going to power up. Probably the Raichu at this point, I would imagine. This is a really wonky match. Really want to get the Tinkatink rolling. Tinkaton rolling. I think we have to swing with the Shadow Rider, right? And then, yeah, they can recharge something like the Miraidon or what have you. Oh, then they got 4 Seal Stone. Okay. Let's see how they play it. Probably Regi V-Max. Oh, they can free retreat right now anyway. So, ooh, what are they going to gust up? Probably this Shadow Rider. Take 3 prizes. That would be unfortunate. Wait, what? Why did they get rid of Boss? I don't understand. I thought we were getting gusted. They do have 250 HP, which does suck for us at the moment. Okay. We do get a Fog Crystal, though. That gets us some extra energy, or we can potentially make something happen here. Let's go, and I'm going to play for the Tinkaton here. I really want the Tinkaton. 1, 2. We still need rare candy. If we underworld door rare candy, please. There it is. Okay. We rare candy. Get the Tinkaton. The Tinkaton's not gonna do enough damage here though, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 3, 240. We're gonna be a bit short. Okay. The Shadow Rider can do it though. Okay, and we still have... What if we just hard retreat at this point, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 3, that's 270. Yeah, I'm going in. I can just knock it out with the Shadow Rider right now. We're going with the Tinkaton. Let's go. 270. Big hammer. Yes. And then we can retrieve the energy afterwards. Oh, yeah. We're laughing now. We're laughing now. You have nothing that hits 300. Okay. This is what we've been playing for at this point. Let's see if they scoop. I would just scoop if I were them. Like, maybe they take a 3-prize knockout on the Shadow Rider or something, but this Tinkaton is set. I guess if they play Iono, then we're kind of screwed. Let's see. They also have a really bad hand here. But if we can, I would really like to just, like, get the massive one-shot. No, they're just going to scoop. Jeez. And there we go. Tinkaton coming in at the mid to late game. The Raichu V with the Bravery Charm, giving it 250 HP. Yes, we could have knocked it out with the Shadow Rider, but getting Shadow Rider out of there and going with the Tinkaton gave us a 2-prize attacker with 300 HP, still very beefy. They weren't going to be able to one-shot us, and we had a massive hand of cards. And if they had decided to go on even longer, we would have been able to one-shot anything they had. Arguably could have done it with Shadow Rider as well, but in this scenario, the Tinkaton is even less of a liability and forces our opponent to do 6 attacks instead of knocking out 2 Shadow Riders and taking 3 prizes. 3 prizes, you ideally want to go like Shadow Rider, Tinkaton, Shadow Rider, force them to take 8. And right there, we got the win with the Tinkaton. GG's. Thank you for dropping by. Regardless, I appreciate you dropping by. And this is a really garbage starting hand. Oh my goodness. Let's pray that Eternatus is here with the heavy ball. It may not be. It may not be. And Chen Pao. Okay. This isn't... doesn't have to be... Please. Please. Eternatus. Okay, we got Squawkabilly. That is... Alright, yeah, we can work with this. We can work with this. Alright. If we go... and we get a second Shadow Rider down. Do we go 3? And then we just say, screw the... Yeah, what if we do that? And let's just go in with 3 and we pray. And we got two off the rip. That's pretty sick. Let's go and we hit nothing on the... I'm going to hold on. I could get a 4th Shadow Rider down, which may actually be not the worst. We're going all... yeah, we're going all 4. I'm going to assume... off the Iono, we are going to get some energy. That may be... I may make a you-know-what out of you and me. But that is the gamble we are playing. But yeah, thank you for enjoying the vids and coming by live. This hopefully will be a video. The one the Miraidon deck we just played, right now that's like the only contender. This deck has been... We've had some really bad luck, to be fair. The first few matches were hard counters. The Regi Drago deck had like played a really early path to the peak, and I probably could have sequenced that a little better. We are scared of this deck in the sense that they can absolutely just one-shot with Chen Pao, and then we're kind of screwed. But let's see what we can do. Oh no, and they're playing Vulpix too. This actually then becomes a factor because Tinkaton can beat Vulpix if it comes down to it. Okay. If it comes down to it, we can cook. Let's get Shadow Rider set up first, though. One. Let's Leafy Camo Poncho here. And we'll draw again. Yes. And I will... I'm going to attach to the Tinkatink. And I'm going to Iono here. And we're going to pray. Okay. Do we... Do I... Because I could Forest Seal Stone for a piece. I don't think I want to. I could get a third Shadow Rider down. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's Star Alchemy. Let's get a third Shadow Rider. Draw some more cards. Get some more energy. And hopefully we can make some stuff happen here. Okay. Yeah. I will go swing for a decent 160. Tinkaton is potentially ready to go. Oh, they have... How did they get that massive hand of cards? Oh, because we Iono'd them. Hopefully we Iono'd them into garbage is the dream here. Okay, they're going to Irida. They're probably going to get the Baxcalibur set up at this point. And that could be very bad. I don't know if they're going to get the one-shot here. Or if they're going to get sneaky and try and play for the Vulpix. Oh, they're going to play for the Vulpix. Okay. This isn't necessarily this doesn't necessarily have to be the worst thing in the world. But we're going to need to get lucky here. If they're going to... Do you think they're going to play for the Vulpix right now? It would be pretty epic if we can knock out the Vulpix with the Tinkaton. If we can say, screw your hard counter, we're going in. If we don't do it, well, we lose, right? I don't think we can beat this deck if we don't knock out the Vulpix. Let's see. I don't think they have it. They're going to Super Cold, but what are they going to Super Cold to? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, God. Okay. And the Bravery Charm on the Chen Pao, giving it 270 HP. We're gonna have to go in with the Tinkaton. Now, it's the... During a point, the prevent all damage done to the Pokemon, this Pokemon by attacks from Pokemon that have an ability. Okay. So, let's go and Underworld Door to Shadow Rider. Let's draw up. Can we hit a rare candy here? Okay. If we rare candy into... Rare candy... Did we used this... Okay. We used 4 Seal Stone already. We don't have any more Leafy Camo. Let's just grab the tool. I'm gonna need to get rid of... Let's go in Underworld Door again. Attach energy to this. Ooh, okay. We can get rid of Radiant Eternatus and 4 Seal Stone. We will get ourselves the Tinkaton. And I don't think we're doing enough damage here, unfortunately. Yeah, we're only doing... Ooh. If we go like this and we Skaters Park, we retreat, you put the energy back in hand, we actually get a couple of extra points of damage here. Let's go Underworld Door for 2 more. And that's going to get us a... That gets us 210. Ah, we're like a couple short. Let's go swing with the big hammer for 210. Yeah. We're swinging for 210. I can't imagine they run. Unfortunately, Skaters Park helps them too. Like, they might be able to come in with the Chen Pao and then one-shot the Tinkaton, at which point we are in trouble. Although we could use... Yeah, Shadow Rider V actually could now be used to take out the Vulpix here. Let's see how they play it. We could Skaters Park, attach the energy. Ooh, there's actually some kind of sick stuff we could do. Oh, I think they're gonna Chen Pao for all the damage. Okay. I don't think they see the Palkia Rare Candy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is bad. This is still bad. MP Dantas, thank you so much for the follow. We can still knock out the Vulpix here. And they've gone through all their energy. Let's see if they can do it. Can they knock out the Tinkaton? I think they can. Yeah, they can. If they burn all the energy right now. Right? And I think they're going to do it. But that actually puts us in an interesting spot. Yeah, they're going to put all the energy on. They do not see... Okay. Okay. This is a bit of a gamble here, I will admit. Okay, let's go and Underworld Door to the Shadow Rider V. The biggest of gambles here. Because, yeah, if we go in with the V-Max, we're gonna lose. And I probably should have played... We should try and get a Tinkatink down, shouldn't we? If we actually... Let's not get rid of the Ultra Ball. Let's get rid of... No, Energy Retrieval would be nice. Research. Let's get rid of Research. Okay. Oh, no, we don't have it. Okay. We also are pretty down bad on cards right now. Let's Underworld Door. Get Shadow Rider V set up here. And... Yeah, I'm going to switch. And we'll get that 4th one set up later. Can we still Underworld Door with anything? No, we've used it all. Okay. That's fine. Let's get some energy onto this other Shadow Rider. And I'm actually going to get rid of Skaters Park. And we could Iono them too. They already have 4 cards. I'm going to make them... Let's Astral Barrage and get rid of this Vulpix. And I guess this. There's another Tinkaton EX, but we don't have the Tinkatink, unfortunately. Let's see, do they have it? Can they get all the energy back? I would assume they can. Our big problem now is that we're very much running low. Oh, they're going to get a bunch of energy here. And they're going to play Lost City, getting rid of that Shadow Rider. That's really unfortunate. Okay. We can at least get 2 energy back here. And we can attack with the Shadow Rider next go. Let's see what we get. We're not necessarily dead yet. Though I imagine, yeah, they're going to get the knock here. And they're down to 2 cards, right? So we have to pray that these 2 cards are not good. I guess there's also, we could potentially Iono and get 4 cards. They get 2 other cards. Oh, yeah, we can Iono them down to 2. So we're definitely looking to do that. Okay. We get Arven. Let's go and Underworld Door. Put ourselves in a position. Ooh, we do get the boss. I want more energy. Hopefully we don't deck ourselves out here. We can Iono and get them down to 2 cards. I think that's actually the play here. We're going to put ourselves all the way down to 0. And I'm going to attach energy. And we will Iono back to 4. And they're going to get down to 2. And we have boss in hand. So we are now hitting for 280 damage. We can one-shot a Palkia or a Lumineon for game. Let's see if they have it. Now, they could potentially... They're going to need some stuff here. They've used their V-Star power already. Okay. Let's see. This is actually really interesting. Paijayon asks, hello, how does it go against Lost Box? I would imagine this deck does horribly against Lost Box. We're not really built for that because the multi-prize attackers, it might do a little better. Ooh, they're gonna get all the energy back. Are they just gonna attack with... I guess they can get 4 energy, retreat back Excalibur, and then I think, what are they playing for? They can attack with Palkia, but I think they need like Squawkabilly, or they need Boss in order to win here, which they might have. I would imagine attach to back Excalibur, attach to Palkia, retreat into Palkia, and then gust up the Squawkabilly for the win. If they don't have it, they don't have it. Interesting. Oh, they don't have it. Okay. All right, let's go and attach. I know I'm playing with my food here a little bit. Playing with our food a little bit here. 4-3. And we are going to boss up the... Let's gust up the Lumineon. Just to be safe. On the safe side, 310 damage for the win. GG's. I think that was actually a perfect... almost perfect example of the value of Tinkaton EX in this deck. We would have auto-lost this game otherwise if we didn't have the Tinkaton in there, because the Vulpix would have just knocked us out. They could have just spammed that attack, and then we would have lost. Instead, we were able to do a ton of damage on the Vulpix. It wasn't enough to get the one shot. That would have been nice, but we were then able to come in with the Shadow Rider V Shadow Mist, take the KO, and keep the game going. And fortunately, we were able to put ourselves in a position to win the game there. They ended up playing a bunch of cards, having to, and this is one of the challenges with Chen Pao as an attacker, is that you have to really extend, and they put themselves at a really tough spot with their card hand, and they weren't able to get the KO there at the end, and we pretty much had all we needed to get that last shot in. GG's. No, not the Eternatus start, bruh. And it's against me. Okay. Okay. At the very least, Radiant Eternatus is a one prize shield while we set up our stuff. There's the potential that they're also not playing DT. Maybe they're playing Fusion Mew, which means they probably only run 1, maybe 2 Path to the Peak, and we don't get bodied by that. I think I want to Squawkabilly this hand. I want to research this hand. I want to dig like to the bottom of this deck and make some stuff happen. Unfortunately, like we have 3 Ultra Balls here. Okay, if this looks like that means they probably run a lot of Path to the Peak, which means getting rid of Artazon is probably a bad idea. We'll try. Right? We'll try. Left to my own devices, I would have just scooped up my cards. But we'll see what happens here. Maybe they play Path to the Peak right now, and we don't have this issue. We just carry on. Okay. Okay. Also the... Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know if I'd like this. Okay. Oh, man. We're setting up like the old-fashioned way here. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. I don't want to burn Forest Seal Stone just yet, do I? I don't necessarily want to attach the energy. Nah, let's attach the... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Is it time? Okay, we could also Squawkabilly here. And pray that then we lose. Yeah, I'm just gonna Shadow Mist right here. If they run no fusion energy, we could be okay. Sure, you can get rid of the stone for me. Just don't gust the Shadow Rider out of play, and we could cheese our way into something. Anything. Oh, no. Okay. I'll take a judge. I'll take a judge. Gladly take a judge. Okay. All right, double ponies. Let's go. No, and the heads too. Oh, come on. Bruh. at least 2 Shadow Riders and an Iono. We can continue to Shadow Mist here for as long as we need to get set up and potentially make something happen here. Right, if they play Path to the Peak, it's fine. We just keep Shadow Misting and praying that they don't. Yeah, bosses. If we can, I think. Let's see how they play this, rest of this. They do have Forest Seal Stone. That might be something we try and vacuum out so that they don't have that for later. Because, yeah, we are like 1 boss's orders away. I guess gusting out isn't going to do the thing. They need... Okay. Okay. Let's relax. Let's relax. Antihero Chris says, I like to play Radiant Eternatus together with Crown Zenith Luxray for 4 additional starters to prevent Eternatus only hands. Okay. 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 They did not attack. They did not attack. We've got time. Oh, yes. All right. Is it worth getting the Tinkatink down? I think it is. Yeah, it's definitely worth getting it down. I don't know if it's necessarily worth powering it up at this point, especially if we don't know if we're gonna get the rest of the pieces needed to make this work. We're not gonna bench the second Tinkatink. No. I will Iono here though. And hopefully we can get... Okay, yeah. This is... Let's go. Let's go. And we get a lady too? All right. All right. Okay. And we will continue to Shadow Mist. And let's put ourselves in a position where we can hit them very hard. Like very, very hard. Right? I just want to... Let's stall them out, and then we can potentially put ourselves in a position where Shadow Rider or Tinkaton can just get one-shots on these Mews, and then we win. Okay, yep, they're still stuck. They are still stuck. We do have Vacuum, which is... Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. Or we're going to get rid of their Underworld Door. Let's go get another pony set up. And we do have Pumpkaboo, which is very nice. We will Underworld Door again. And get a... Ooh, we can get a 3rd Shadow Rider set up here. Which isn't necessarily the worst in the world. Especially since we don't have a... I will. Is it worth... I don't think it's worth ladying right now. I think we lady on the next turn. And we Shadow Mist again. I think 1 or 2 turns from now, we should be able to do the thing. It's coming, though. It's coming. I promise you. 30, 60, 90, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80. Uh-oh. Here comes boss. And what are they going to boss up? Oh, I should have used the... vacuum. Let's see. They still can't attack. They still can't attack. Okay. Skaters Park does... Oh, that doesn't... Okay. Okay. What's the play here? I think we got a lady. And we are going to draw a billion cards here. Yep. Let's Poncho up. And I think we can start powering up the Tinkatink here. Okay. We do have to watch out because we are at risk of decking ourselves out here. Oh, we got the switch. Ooh, 30, 60, 90, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 20, 40. We're gonna be just short. Oh no, hold on. 30, 60, 90, 120, 30, 40, 50, 10, 20, 40, 70, 280. That's enough. That's enough to get the one shot on the V-Max. And let's go vacuum away Tinkatink and get rid of their stone. All right. And we hit for 310. All right, let's go. Let's go. Rare candy. I really want the Tinkaton play. I don't know if we might be getting greedy. We might be getting greedy. There's still one more rare candy floating around. We are in one-shot Mew territory, though. Oh, they're gonna penny away the Genesect. Oh wait, we can rare candy for. We can rare candy with Arven right now. Is the Tinkaton gonna do enough damage with the hand that we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 3? Yeah, that's gonna do enough. The Tinkaton can do it. Okay. Now, are they gonna Iono us here? Please don't. Please don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. They're gonna get rid of Paths of the Peak. Just fine. They're already too far gone. Oh yeah, we can Arven, we can Skaters Park here too. We have the combo set up for like 1 billion damage here. Okay, please, just play it out. Please, please play it out. We have it. We have the combo. Yes, go play your DTE. Go swing. Yes, power it up. Power it up. Power it up. Just attack. Oh, come on. Come on. This is what we've been playing the entire stream for. Okay, yeah, sure. Vacuum away like Poncho or whatever. Please don't tell. Please tell me we have. Let's go Arven. Let's make sure we have the second Tinkaton in the deck. And I hope I did my math right. I also have to hope that I do my math right here. Just swing. Just swing. Do it. Fusion strike. Oh my god. Mew, stop it! Let me do the thing! Come on, man. We've been playing. We've been waiting for a lifetime for a moment like this. Another vacuum! Come on. Bruh. Let him cook? No! If they scoop once, they better play this out. Okay. They better play this out, right? They better let us do our thing. I will be so mad if they don't. Okay. Please. Okay. Oh, they just scooped. No! We had it! We had it! We had it. We take the win, though. And, okay. So, that was still a good game. We got the win against one of the best decks in the game. And we set up the scenario. We set it up exactly the way we wanted to. Shadow Rider was going to hit for 1 billion damage. Tinkaton was going to be able to hit for 1 billion damage. We were able to use the Shadow Rider move with the 1 energy to stall for time. Is it Shadow Mist? I think it is. To stall for time so they couldn't attach energy. We had all the answers there. And unfortunately, we weren't able to swing with the big hammer, but that was Shadow Rider Tinkaton still taking out one of the best decks in the game. Jeez. And there we go. That is a look at Shadow Rider Calyrex with Tinkaton EX. If you've already got the Shadow Rider Calyrex League Battle deck, or you just really like playing Shadow Rider, this is another potential way to play. I'm not saying it's the perfect deck. I'm not saying it's the perfect way to play either of these. If anything, we did run into a lot of issues with the current crop of best decks in the meta right now, but it is a ton of fun to play. And if you like playing decks where you just get to draw a billion cards and hit really hard, this is kind of a fun way to do it. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of this one. Admittedly, I was going to cover United Wings this week, and I might still cover it, but at the last minute, I came across this idea of Shadow Rider Tinkaton, played it a couple times, was like, you know what, let's try it for funsies. Let's just go for it. So this is where we are now. All right, I got to get going. Thank you so much for watching. Before I go, some quick plugs. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at In Third Person. You can check out the website In Third Person, or check out the Twitch channel In Third Person, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. like I am right now. And check out the website inthirdperson.com for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.